Okay, I've been crafting for a long time and I never seen a liquid that works like this. Take a look at how I use it. I'm obsessed. This is a plate that I got at Dollar Tree. It is from the area where the frames are at my Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if all of them are in the same place, but I haven't been seeing them for a while. To remove the label, I should have used a heat gun, which makes it so much easier, but I kind of got lazy on it because it was not close to me and I was already recording. But sometimes when you get a label that is hard to peel off, you just use your heat gun or a blow dryer, and that will help you to remove that very easy. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this beautiful napkin. This napkin I got at Dollar Tree a few years ago, but I saw it this year again. It's a spring version of their napkins. I am measuring here how much of a plate I want to cover with the napkin. Then I do my cut. I should say that I cut it a little bit smaller. I should have cut it a little bit wider and maybe a little bit taller, but it's okay. You can always put your, like trace it before, put your napkin on the back side. It just trace it, and that will be exactly what you want. A good tip for this is that it's always better to have more napkin space than less, because you can always remove that by sanding or burning. I didn't do that this time. And then you remove the second ply. Sometimes napkins comes with 2 or 3 plies. It's very important to remove one ply because we're going to attach it to the plate, and then if we don't remove that ply, you're just going to end up with the white ply or the plain white ply that is in the bottom. Now I'm doing my cut. Like I said before, if you trace it, it's going to be much better. But we live and we learn. So I made that mistake, so you don't have to make it. It just came out so cute, and I just enjoy making it, so I wanted to show you. Now I'm using Mod Podge. You can use any Mod Podge that you have. This one, they have the little bottles at Dollar Tree as well. I have those, but I also had this big one, so I use this one now, but they have it at Dollar Tree at the craft section. I'm going to spread some Mod Podge on my plate. I'm going to surround all the area where I want my napkin to be on. And after I do that, I'm going to apply my napkin. It's very important that you don't do a lot of Mod Podge. That is not a very thick coat. It should be covered completely, but not very thick. So I'm making sure here to spread all the Mod Podge around and removing the excess with my same brush. Now we're going to apply the napkin. Remember, always removing the first ply before. I wanted to get rid of this edge, from the printing part, when they have those lines that you don't want there. So I cut it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to put my napkin on top. I keep overdoing my Mod Podge in here. So I apply my napkin. You can use your fingers to make it as flat as you can. Or you can also use a flat piece, like a piece of wood or plastic, or I don't remember the name. I believe it's a smudger call that people use a lot for scrapbooking. Yes, scrapbooking. Then after my napkin is on, I'm going to do a very thin layer of my Mod Podge. This one should be very thin. It's better when the Mod Podge behind the first coat is a little bit dry, because sometimes when we are applying our second coat, we can remove some of the print. Usually you're not going to see it, but it can happen. So I apply my second layer of Mod Podge that goes on top of my napkin. And then we're going to wait until this is dry completely. Make sure it's dry completely before the next step. For now, You see that I have this extra piece. This should have been going all the way around, but it just happened in this corner because I didn't trace it. So I just leave it there until it dry. Until it dry, we can remove it. Here is it dry. You see that it dry up clear. I wanted to add some glitter to this to add a little bit of charm and character to it. So I add this glitter that is from Walmart. It's like a translucent color. And then I'm using my Deco Art silver acrylic paint marker on the edge of the plate. And now we're going to use this Mod Podge. It's called Mod Podge Magic Dimension. This is great. It creates an effect of like UV resin without the needing of a lamp or those chemicals. It's water-based since it's a Mod Podge, so it doesn't smell a lot. You can use it indoors. The thing is that it looks kind of white when you put it on, but when it dries up clear. So this is how it came out. Look, you can barely see it, but if you see from close, you can see the glitter, how it shines in the light. I hope you like this project and you get inspired by it. Let me know what other things you have made with this Mod Podge Magical Dimension. And please come back for more. I see you in the next one. Bye.